Coming home, he's coming. Brycey's coming home. Okay, hello everybody, and that was my very famous football intro. I'm kidding about the famous part, I only did it just now, but I bet in a few years it'll become the national anthem of the football team. I would also like to apologise because this is so late. It's like I would like to say 7 a.m, but it could be p.m. I'm terrible with clocks, so actually I could check on my phone. Well, it's 1916, and that's all I know. Either way, anywho, time for my BAFTA-winning intro. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Brycey boy, or B-Dog, or even better, if EBI the infamous B, please call me that. Please. In the comments right now, I want all of you guys to write the infamous B is so amazing. Don't call me Bryce anymore. I'm changing my name. I'm legally changing my name to the infamous B. I'm kidding, guys. Obviously, that was a joke. Ha! Get debated. Or again, maybe it's not. And I forgot where I was in the intro. Oh yes! Or you can know me by my alias, the respectable Dream 87. And if you wanna get on my call list, get a chance to meet me in public, probably, I swear to God, probably won't see me anyway, but it's a chance. Really, everything's up to chance if you think about it. But if you slapper games on the end of those bad boys, Bryce games, the respectable Dream 87 games, your chance of meeting me will multiply. And I would just like to say before we begin that I just lied in front of all your faces, so shows how gullible you guys are. And I really want to talk about something. When I was playing Fortnite, this thought popped into my head. It was like a bubble pop right into my ginormous noggin. And idea was, well, not idea, just the thought was that there's an advantage and a disadvantage to being a full-time YouTuber, because on one hand, I obviously like being organised and I want to get my videos out to you on time, on the same time each day. So if I'm a full-time YouTuber, I can easily do that. But if I'm not a full-time YouTuber, it's just I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was a really good thought, really good. I'm talking really with an R-E-A-L-L-Y, really, because my R's sound like W's. Just wanna make sure there's no confusion. What? Someone got... That's bogus, dude. Someone beat me out of 7th place. This is outrageous. This is heresy, honestly. Oh, wait. Are you joking me? Wow, 6. You can't really complain. What you can, however, complain when you're getting as bad rewards as this. YouTube content creator lock is a weird thing because it works sometimes but not other times. I think it just depends on how famous you are, you know, because I just started. I'm not that famous, but in a few more years, if I choose to become a full-time content creator, then I can get some of that good life and content creator luck, which is really just the best when you're playing games such as Brawl Stars, because I like it. And content creator luck is not being my friend today. Well, any day really, until I become a famous content creator. In a nutshell, my babbling does have meaning. What I was monologuing about was that if I'm a full-time content creator, I'll become famous, which in turn will boost my content creator luck sky high. That's what I was trying to say. Just had to clear everything else out of my brain, you know. Stop being so distracted all the time. I really wanna say can I cry? Like, will you believe me in the comments if I cry? I'll just assume you said no because you're my best friends and you would never do such a thing. Well, if you guys already didn't know, that was me fake crying. Yeah, that's right, my acting's so believable that I tricked an audience of millions. I'm talking straight lied to your faces. But don't unsubscribe because of that. I can explain. That's all I got, by the way. I was just smiling and doing a pose the whole time. Gosh, I really wish you could have seen that. Well, you can, depending what if I get any content creator stuff, but I obviously don't want to do that only to find out that my job relates nothing to the stuff that I've already bought, and I wasted my money. I don't want to You know, I wanna be responsible with my money. A responsible little lad, if you will. Because I'm always a responsible little lad. And right now I'm going to... No, people. Okay, well, that I am gonna say is my bad, but it could also be lag. I'm saying it's the latter. And if you guys don't know what the latter means, just to be clear, the latter is talking about the second option, because my objective is to be an entertaining YouTuber, not a confusing one, so there's a bit of eye-openingness, if that is a real word for you. And right now, I just dropped my tablet. I was so excited. Yes, and I think since it's already been 11 minutes, and I've just been yapping the whole time, I think it's time for me to cut until I get to the contest. Because I would normally show you the last match. I just believe it's been too long to show you the last match anymore. And I know I've been messing a lot up. I've been messing up with my speech lately. But don't be alarmed, I am not having a stroke yet. We've got to wait till I'm a bit older for that. I've got this condition called ataxia that affects my bodily movements. How that affects my speech, I don't yet know. I just said that to gain some sympathy from you, and you fell for it! That was funny. I giggled a bit. Now then, some of you... I just realised that Colette losing face. I don't like that. Some of you must have realised by now that this isn't a contest. The daily contest, sorry. And my answer to that is no, it's not. But in my defense, I really wanted for you to see all this and see me get terrible rewards in the nano drops. Like, seriously, can you up the chances? What? Wait. I might have collected all the nano powers. I don't know anymore. But without further ado, let us commence the skin gaining process. And to those of you who don't know what I mean by that, I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you really good. Okay, so I have every star pack. every nano power, sorry, I messed up, that I can get, except these ones, the cavities I don't have. I think I physically cannot get the nano powers without the cavities. But, hang on, it says guaranteed skins at... Oh, quaddy. One, I don't know what that means, and two, he just realised what this guaranteed skins things mean. That wasn't proper English. It means that these skins, the one with nano drop next to them, are guaranteed at this amount. Not you can just get any skin, which is kinda sad, unfortunate, but at least I know now. And to be fair, wait, does this say no? It says 150. Okay, when does the season end? My question is. In 9 days, okay, that's a ton of time. I'm just gonna get air from these demonic drops real quick, and I'm getting mega air because I got a thingy title card. No, it's not called that, but yeah, you know what I mean. I hope at least. Anyway, so because this has taken so long, this video that is, I'm gonna end this clip and uncut when I reach the final frontier, the final game of the contest. Okay, well, see you in 1 second, guys. That joke never gets old. It's that time again. The time of day where I have to face the final frontier. Yes, I messed up a bit, but I bounced back, bounded back even, and that's all that matters, dude. All that people care about. Oh my god, no, please, God, no! Ugh. How is that even fair? The Superman, how is the super even fair? And this whole thing is bogus. Especially because I stupidly chose Tick. Well, not stupidly, just he seems a really good option. But probably shouldn't have picked him on my last match. Especially when I lost the past 2 matches. Keep in mind, they weren't my fault. I forgot to switch out of Cole in the first one, and I had to cut. So guys, you're gonna have to sit down for this, cause this is a lot of things in one actually. I started out by saying I needed to cut because my brother came in the room. Then I realised I didn't need to cut anymore, so I tried to wrong cut, but I accidentally ended the YouTube video, so that's gonna take a lot of time to splice two together. And to make it worse, to add on to that terrible set of circumstances, I clicked off the game for a few seconds. So, I'm just ignoring that, by the way. So, that's why I died, because when I got back on, what I tried to do when I got back on was to get back on the YouTube video, cause obviously I wanted to still entertain you all, but then some stupid Lou came and killed me. And I don't mean the one you poop in either. You can poop in that Lou, actually, just you can't wipe. I guess you could use his face as wipe, considering he is frozen water, but that's besides the point. He killed me, and although I won, I'm gonna keep moaning until they give me a higher place, cause look at this, 11, that's outrageous. That is just the most heinous crime out there, and I have been speaking for too long. If I don't end the video now, it's gonna be over 21 minutes, which I consider too long. Actually, over 21 minutes is fine, just over 25 minutes is way too much, I consider, at least. So, anywhere, I don't know what that last thing means, but nonetheless, time for my BAFTA-winning outro, and I just messed it up. Because I can just do the outro, and I don't need all this outside explaining stuff. Remember, guys, you're perfect, stay perfect, I'm perfect. Is that really your question? I say, just look at me. I am perfection in its finest form. Perfection incarnate, if you will. And without further ado, ta-ta, soldiers.